Oh no! It's morning!
And that means it's time for the Rotten Mournings Best way to start your morning off.
Oh God. Guys, welcome to another episode of Rotten Mournings.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Hey, we're doing this thing. I'm Scott.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brandy.
I'm Grim.
I'm Tommy.
Urza, are you going to say anything? Some Blues Clues. What a morning it has been already.
Right?
Matt just got back from an 85-mile jog.
Yep.
Oh.
You wouldn't know about that.
No.
Nope, I don't know how to count to 85. You want to get into the news? We had a
Pretty full itinerary.
pretty packed day yesterday. Sheesh.
When do we not?
Yeah, that's true. Started out with an episode of the Rotten Mournings podcast,
Yeah, we did.
and we covered a cryptid or two.
Or
Yeah,
five.
and they were good ones.
They were
Tennessee
Tennessee
cryptids.
solid cryptids. Then after that, let's see, we had an episode of Tommy Time.
Yes.
Tommy Time. It was a pretty good episode.
Only for Scott.
It
no one else
was.
is allowed to watch it.
No one else is allowed to watch it.
It was for Scott and only Scott.
He got mad at me when he seen me watching it. I
Oh.
was like, no, turn that shit off. You're not allowed.
I just feel special. Feel real special like. After that, we had episode of Strips.
Yes.
Episode of Strips.
And
And it was fun.
Ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Toe beans continued.
It's possibly continued. And then we had the season finale of Grim Storytime.
Yes, it was the very last one. Goodbye, Grim Storytime.
Goodbye, Grim,
Storytime.
For this season.
for this season. Guys, as always, if you haven't checked those out,
You
go
should.
to facebook.com, Rotten Reviews,
And block us.
and
Nah.
immediately find something else to look at. If you haven't watched our stuff, my friends, consider yourselves among the lucky majority of the population.
Yay! Luckiness!
And then after that, we had a live.
Yes.
We did on our way out to containment.
Mm-hmm. Containment is a haunt that we have been to several times now.
My first time.
Oh, this was your first time. Oh, that's cool. I think, unless I'm mistaken, that whole haunt is built in shipping containers.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the only one that I know of that's built like that.
City Chaos's underground is built with shipping containers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. What'd y'all think? Containment this year?
It's fun. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I like how they changed some of the stuff and moved, like, I kind of wish the clothing room was still there. It's one of my favorite rooms, but they moved it to the front and gave it a little bit of a crook in its neck.
Yeah, it had that little bend in it, which was a little bit different. I knew as soon as I walked in that room, I was like, oh man, the room that we talk about all the time, that we tell every haunt about, they've changed it. Which is not bad. It's just different, and it gives an opportunity for a scare actor to be in there.
Mm-hmm. It does.
I don't know what their numbers were tonight as far as actors it was a Wednesday. Nope.
Tuesday
night. So I don't know if they had all their actors there or not. But I'll tell you, the guys that were there were given everything that they had.
Yes, everyone did amazing. I was very glad
110%.
they were doing so well.
I like that. It's not a guided haunt, but I really like the fact that they have pacing elements. They'll stop you. They'll tell a part of the story, and some of them are really entertaining, and I think that's just really cool.
I love the acting roles.
There was
Talking roles.
a guy in a voodoo outfit that did a kick-ass job.
Yes.
Oh, that dude was badass.
The guy in the voodoo outfit, is that Mulberry or
No.
Mayberry?
No.
Okay.
I don't
He
know what
didn't
the
give
guy's
us his
was.
name.
Or was it the guy with the worms on his face?
No,
No.
not him either.
That dude was cool too, out front in the midway.
Are you talking about the first guy?
No.
The guy who stopped us, like in the middle of the haunt.
Oh.
Like I said, we didn't get a name.
Ah, gotcha. Well, it was really cool. Containment has a Arctic room. And,
Yes.
It's always just so beautiful to look at.
I wish it was
love
colder
seeing
in there
it.
though. They should make it colder in there.
I like a lot of the textures they have throughout the haunt for the walls and the floors. I thought that was really neat. And I really loved the part where you feel like you're stepping down into a ship's hold. And you're suddenly walking through the halls of a ship. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing that before.
Exactly. I don't remember seeing that either.
That was really neat, and it had that same kind of claustrophobia, and had all those kind of elements that you look for. The paint jobs was awesome. Their paint jobs in so many of those areas is so nice, and that haunt goes for a little bit more realistic with their paint job. I say that because I've been thinking a lot about Insanitarium, and how Insanitarium has like the I want to say Matt, what's that?
Je ne sais quoi, Scott.
Oh, okay. What's the
Je ne sais quoi.
what's the game with the ink blot cartoon character?
Bendy.
Bendy. Yeah, Insanitarium has kind of that bendy paint job kind of quality, and it has that kind of surreal, puts you in that kind of place. And I always have been really, really happy with that. And this one goes with a little bit more realistic, and I like that too. Everyone has different stuff. Yeah, that was Containment.
It was very fun.
It was very fun. I'm glad we got to go.
Very fun, very beautiful.
Even though it rained and we
Yes.
got wet and cold.
I think, unless I'm terribly mistaken, it rained the entire time that we were standing in line. But when we went through the haunt, every time we would go out into the open night air,
It wasn't
It
raining.
wasn't raining?
I thought that was perfect. That
and then as soon as we got out of the haunt,
It was raining.
bottom
yes,
fell out.
it's like, let them enjoy it.
Yeah,
and
just
then-
the haunt, not the
Yeah.
first or the yeah. That's cool. And I tell you, the other people that we saw coming out of that haunt were running from chainsaws, or heard a lot of really good screams. So it sounded like other people were having a really good time too. Oh, show. But that was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing today?
Well,
I'm glad you asked.
first up, we have this podcast.
Oh,
That is a
Oh.
very good line. I love that line. That is holy crap, Brandy.
that's
That's
true.
great.
Ta-da!
Yes.
And after this podcast,
Well, I know there will be another episode of Strips.
I like
Right?
your confidence. I always think this
Right?
every time I see an episode of Strips that Matt puts together. When it goes up at 7, and at 7:00 p.m. I go, the clock just started.
Crap, I got another thing to do.
So yeah, I've got a handful of hours, and there will be another strips. Fingers crossed.
A
Guys.
handful of hours.
Handful of hours.
It's coming up soon.
Got some other projects that also have to be done within a handful of hours. Great. No big deal. Super jazzed. Anything else coming out tomorrow night?
I don't know.
Matt, do you know?
I know that normally on Wednesdays I have been doing a live, but I don't know if that will happen this Wednesday because by the time I'm supposed to go live, we are supposed to be at another haunt. So maybe I'll do that earlier in the day today, or maybe it just won't happen today. We will see.
Fair enough.
Will you read to us while we're on the way to the haunt?
I mean, I can do that. I just don't know if we'll have the signal to do it live.
True.
It all just depends. We
Yeah.
shall see.
There are some pieces on that road that are less than desirable signal.
And we're going to Nightmare on Moulton Street, aren't we?
Yes, we are for their industry night.
Yep, that is in Decatur, Alabama, and anybody who is part of haunts is welcome to come out. I guess anybody's welcome to come out,
But if you work in a haunt, you can get in for free. But they are accepting donations for the American Cancer Society.
always a good charity for sure. Cool. So that is today. And as always, there may be other things throughout the day that we have kept secret in our secret book of things that we keep secret.
Because we don't actually know what we're doing today.
What we did with the book.
Secrets are fun.
The secrets are fun.
Yay!
So today's Wednesday?
Yes, today is Wednesday.
And tomorrow you guys will be Arcs Mortising it up.
Yes.
Man.
I wish I could be there.
Are you a City of Chaos tomorrow night? For Thursday night?
As that is the beginning of Tommy's Hell Week at City of Chaos.
5 days.
5 days.
Woo.
Yeah, we'll be out there
Monday.
Yes.
Halloween night at the city. Cool. Any other news?
If there is, we have already forgotten it.
Fair enough. And to be fair, you guys have probably stopped listening. So,
On to the cryptids.
Matt, was there anything else that you wanted to?
No, I think you covered everything.
Yep, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we might decide to take another break.
Thanks.
We'll see.
Ta-da!
Yay, break!
Coming this October, as night falls on a quarantined prison somewhere in Vincent, Alabama, vampires have taken over at Hellbilly Hollow, and things will never be the same.
Come visit Hellbilly Hollow in Vincent, Alabama. You'll have the best night of your life.
Yes, we'd love to have you in our neck of the woods.
The wait is driving us batty.
This year, we've raised the stakes. Join us.
Join us. One of Alabama's top-rated haunts. This is the one for you.
Hellbilly Hollow Haunted House Attraction in Vincent, Alabama. Open at 7 p.m. every Friday and Saturday in October.
Tickets available at the door.
Exclusive merchandise, tasty concessions, live entertainment.
Well-lit bathrooms.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and at hellbillyhollow.com. And we will see you there.
Join us.
Don't go that way, man. You know who's back there? It's that serial killer from that movie.
What? Why are they here? I thought they were supposed to be chasing the kids at summer camp or invading the nightmares of the kids on that one street.
Well, They're all here. Brought in to fight off the mutant chickens, and now it's a horror free-for-all.
Oh, where do I buy tickets?
The Haunted Chicken House in Heflin is the largest tourist attraction in East Alabama.
Open every weekend in October. Tickets are $15 per attraction. 2 for $25 and 3 for $40.
Ride the hayride of horrors.
Visit the Haunted Chicken House.
Defy death in the infamous Crazy Train.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and thehauntedchickenhouse.com. And we'll see you there. And we're back.
Yep, we are back.
Ta-da!
You guys didn't think we were coming back, did you?
We didn't either.
We actually debated it, and after losing several games of paper, rock, scissors, we have returned.
Ta-da!
We played rock, paper, scissors.
What did I say?
Paper, rock, frog.
Paper frog.
Well,
Because, you know, that's a thing.
it's interesting that you brought up frog
I
because
was just drawing straws. Why didn't nobody tell me we were playing that?
yeah, and you drew several of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent penmanship.
She drew them straws good.
She done drew them straws.
Thank you.
We got us an artiste around here. She can draw a straw. We are talking today, as everybody's excited about, the Loveland Frogman.
Ba, ba, ba.
Ribbit.
It's not going to get any better than that, folks. We pretty much are there.
In Loveland, Ohio, a 4-foot frog roams the marshes on its hind legs.
It
At
is
least
bipedal.
That's what the local legend claims.
It's what?
Bipedal. It's bi and it pedals.
It's bipedal.
It's got 2 pedals.
Now I'm just picturing Kermit the Frog riding a bicycle.
Right?
That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes from Muppets Take Manhattan is when Kermit punches that guy's head off.
See, this tale says in the 1950s, a businessman claimed he saw multiple bipedal frogs along the Little Miami River. So there was multiple frogs. So should it be frogmen?
Now there are parts where it says the
Frog
frog
people.
men. I mean, it would assume that there has to be multiple
Well, it
genders,
says,
but I don't know how frogs work.
it says, according to various
Some frogs can
legends,
change their gender.
the creature was first sighted by a businessman or a traveling salesman driving along an unnamed road late at night in 1955, with some versions of the story specifying the month of May. In one story, the driver was heading out of the Branch Hill neighborhood when he spotted 3 figures stood erect on their hind legs along the side of the road, each 3 to 4 feet in height, with leathery skin and frog faces. In other versions of the story, the creatures were spotted under or over a poorly lit bridge, and one held a wand over its head that fired a spray of sparks.
I have heard this several times that some of the Loveland Frogman stories involve them having a magic wand.
Yes, the frogmen apparently have the physical ability to use sticks as tools. However, they have the ability to use these sticks to emit sparks like a wand, just like you said. And this could mean that the frogs have the ability to control electricity in some way.
Yeah, so we got a electricity controlling, magic wand wielding, 4-foot bipedal frogman.
With wrinkly head skin.
Multiverse Thor.
What is Frog Thor's called? It's
I don't know.
Throg or something?
Now, part of the interesting part of this story for me is the actual police reports from the area about these creatures. Because, you know, a lot of the time when we're discussing these cryptids, it's not the police that actually make the reports about them. So, but apparently on March 3rd in 1972 at 1 a.m., Loveland police officer Ray Shockey was driving on Riverside Drive near the Totes Boot Factory in the Little Miami River.
The what factory?
Totes Boot Factory.
Totes Boots. Guys, it's
Totes Boots.
Totes Boots all the time.
When an unidentified animal scurried across the road in front of his vehicle. The animal was fully illuminated in his vehicle's headlights, and he described it as 3 to 4 feet long and about 50 to 75 pounds with leathery skin. He reported spotting the animal crouched like a frog before it momentarily stood erect to climb over the guardrail and back down towards the river. 2 weeks after the incident, a second Loveland police officer, Mark Matthews, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched along the road in the same vicinity as Shockey's sighting. Matthews shot the animal, recovered the body, and put it in his trunk to show Officer Shockey. According to Matthews, it was a large iguana about 3 or 3.5 feet long, and he didn't immediately recognize it because it was missing its tail. Matthews speculated the iguana had been someone's pet that either got loose or was released when it grew too large. According to Matthews, Shockey was shown the dead iguana and confirmed it was the animal he had seen 2 weeks previously. Matthews recounted the incident to an author of a book about urban legends, but says the author omitted the part that confirmed that the creature was an iguana missing a tail rather than a frogman.
Now, I've seen a lot of frogs that will stand up on their hind legs. The walking Jesus lizard?
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a lizard that can walk across water.
That's a baby dinosaur. I seen it on Jurassic Park. It attacked a guy in like a yellow car. He was eating whipped cream or something.
Okay.
The Dilophosaurus?
Now, in more recent news, in August 2016, local Cincinnati TV stations reported that a night of fun turned into a chilling tale of horror when 2 teenagers playing Pokemon Go between Loveland Madeira Road and Lake Isabella claimed to see a giant frog near the lake on August 3rd that stood up and walked on its hind legs. However, it was later revealed to be a local student from Archbishop Moeller High School in a homemade frog costume.
So, let me ask y'all. We've talked about a lot of cryptids this season.
Venusaur!
Right. And of the cryptids that we've talked about, would this rank in the top 10 most terrifying?
No.
Don't think so?
No, not at all.
Giant spiders, I would rank that high. Giant frogs, I think I would just go, oh wow.
Frogs?
That's interesting.
Frogs are natural born killers. They want to kill. They're evil as shit, but they can't do anything about it. So...
They're natural born killers who can't kill.
Yeah.
They're natural born wanters.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's that then. Yeah, that's the Loveland.
So I'm sure,
Frogman.
like, a bipedal one
Did you have
could choke
anything
the
else
shit out
on
of
this?
somebody, right?
What's that?
I'm sure it could choke the shit out of somebody.
I'm sure with its suction cup hands.
Yeah. I think we need to go find one.
I don't know that we need to go find one.
I think we do.
Don't you have a frog costume?
I don't have a frog costume.
Go put on your frog costume, Scott.
It's a Ninja Turtle, guys. Come on.
Scott,
I
put on your
told y'all,
frog
I'm not a
costume.
battle toad.
Choke me,
Dude,
Scott.
I would love to see a Ninja Turtle for real.
You'd love to see a Ninja Turtle for real?
Yeah.
I want to see a battle toad.
That'd be cool.
That's fair. I don't know. What would be scarier to run into an alley?
Battle toad or a ninja turtle?
A choke.
Okay, I did find this one article. I like the way it opens up, talking about what is the Loveland Frogman. Imagine Kermit got a taste for bath salts and simply decided to go all deliverance on his Porky paramour. That's what it says.
Porky Paramore.
Now that just sounds like it should be again from Florida.
Full banjo crescendo, Miss Piggy running around as if she had just seen the devil, Gonzo with one of those fancy bow and arrows, Fozzie dead on the ground, his body ripped to grisly grit, while Animal feasts on his entrails. Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the
Brandy.
Beaker flipping a chainsaw in the air, dancing in a rainbow shower of blood. My editor just knocked on the door, told me I'm mixing my metaphorical movie moxie, and to quote Off the Tangent Man.
I think she found my internet.
That's what
I
was
think
gonna
I
say.
did. I think I did.
mentioning
I
it.
liked it. It was funny. Okay. I'm done.
What a roller coaster of emotions.
A choking frog is like the perfect cryptid.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not a
I think
it's not
we
a
need to
choking.
like, you
There's no
know,
reports of
do
choking
a
during-
segment where we're hunting for this thing.
Croaking. It's a croaking frog. It's not
Yeah.
choking.
Choking.
Oh no.
We need to go find this
bipedal
out
choker.
right now.
All right.
The bipedal
Well,
choker
Grim just
frog.
left to go find a frog.
Bye, guys.
And she came back with a scarf. A frog scarf.
Somebody pulled this scar from me.
Someone pulled his scarf from me. Okay. Is there anything else we want to talk about with the Frogman lately?
I can read for another 10 minutes if you want me to.
If you would like to do
Go
that.
ahead, do it.
Everyone hold on a second.
It looks like it has like big
It's
yellow
been a
eyes.
second.
Oh, it's confirmed it's a Pokemon.
All right, guys. Well, that's
That
been.
thing got cake for days. Look at that ass, though.
Oh, for
That's a big ass frog.
Jesus.
I like his bipedalness.
Oh, wait. There is one thing. In May 2014, the Loveland Frog legend was made into a musical titled Hot Damn, It's the Loveland Frog.
Which is how all musicals should be named. In fact, they should have stopped making musicals after that name because it's the best name.
Ah.
Cool, guys. That's the Frogland Frog Lady, the Frogman.
Loveland
person.
Frogman.
Oh, they have a Loveland Frogman Pokemon card, or what is that, Yu-Gi-Oh card? I don't fucking know.
For
It's a
heaven's
card.
sakes.
It's a card.
It's a card.
I don't know what
Matt,
this is.
you have
It's a
been
card.
strangely
Frogman,
quiet
I
about
choose
the
you.
Frogman.
Yep, Frogman.
You got anything to say?
He fought the Frogman
I got a
once
question for you.
and hates him.
Is the Loveland Frogman considered a slasher? And why?
We decided against that conversation.
Did we?
Did we?
We 100% decided against that conversation.
Okay then.
It probably would have been a lot better.
Never
than the Frogman.
mind.
Yes, it would have been a lot better than the Frogman, but here we are, nonetheless.
All right then.
Well, guys, join us tomorrow when we talk about the Loveland Frog Slasher.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Gangster frog with a fucking blade in the back.
As always,
That comes back to life because he's supernatural.
you guys stay rotten.
Stay right.
Stay right.
Stay rotten.
Blah, 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 ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit.
Oh, stay rotten.
Choke me.
Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mournings.